Welcome to Mind Fuel Audio, where we bring you timeless wisdom and motivational masterpieces to fuel your mind and elevate your life. Today, we're diving into one of the most influential self-help books of all time, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book has inspired millions of people worldwide to achieve their dreams, unlock their potential, and create lasting success. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill distills the principles of wealth and success through 25 years of research, interviewing some of the most successful individuals of his time, including Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, and Thomas Edison. The result is a blueprint for turning your dreams into reality, no matter your starting point in life. Through this audiobook, presented by Mind Fuel Audio, we'll explore the 13 powerful principles that Hill outlines, including the importance of desire, faith, persistence, and the mastermind group. These principles are as relevant today as they were when the book was first published. As you listen, remember, success begins in your mind. It's time to ignite your potential and fuel your journey toward greatness. Stay tuned, and let's grow rich, mentally, spiritually, and financially, together. This is Mind Fuel Audio. First principle. Desire, the first step toward riches. Napoleon Hill asserts that desire is the starting point of all achievement, emphasizing that wealth, success, and accomplishment begin with a burning, all-consuming passion. This chapter introduces the idea that vague wishes or fleeting hopes will never yield substantial results. Instead, a definitive, unrelenting desire for a specific outcome acts as the foundation for success. Hill explains that every great achievement stems from an individual's resolute decision to pursue a dream without surrender, regardless of obstacles or setbacks. To illustrate the power of desire, Hill recounts the story of Edwin C. Barnes, a man with an unwavering ambition to become Thomas Edison's business partner. Barnes began with nothing, no money, connections, or professional experience, except a burning desire to work with Edison. By sheer determination, he secured a menial job in Edison's offices, worked tirelessly, and waited for his opportunity. When Edison developed a dictating machine that his sales force dismissed, Barnes seized the moment, proving his worth and earning a partnership. Hill highlights this story to demonstrate how a clear, persistent desire, combined with action, will eventually lead to success. Hill underscores the necessity of definiteness of purpose by urging readers to visualize their goals with absolute clarity. He outlines 6 practical steps to transform desire into reality. Fix a definite goal. Determine the exact amount of money or the specific outcome you desire. Avoid vague or general aspirations. Determine what you're willing to give in return. Recognize that success requires sacrifice, whether time, effort, or resources. Establish a definite date for achievement. Deadlines instill urgency and focus. Create a concrete plan. Develop a step-by-step strategy to achieve your goal, and begin immediately, even if your plan isn't perfect. Write out a clear, concise statement. Document your goal, timeframe, what you're willing to give, and your action plan. Read your written statement daily. Hill advises reading it aloud twice, once in the morning and once before bed, to embed your desire in your subconscious mind. Through repetition and visualization, Hill believes this process conditions the mind to accept the desired outcome as an inevitability, aligning thoughts and actions to attract success. Hill also stresses the importance of emotional intensity in nurturing desire. A lukewarm wish will never withstand challenges, but a deep emotional connection to your goal will provide the resilience needed to overcome adversity. The greater your passion for achieving your goal, the more willing you'll be to make sacrifices and persist through difficulties. Another key theme is the idea of overcoming limitations. Hill argues that external circumstances, such as poverty, lack of education, or poor connections, are never insurmountable obstacles. He uses examples of individuals who transcended humble beginnings through sheer willpower, proving that a strong enough desire can override any disadvantage. Hill also cautions against procrastination, fear, and doubt, which he describes as the chief enemies of success. To combat these forces, he emphasizes the need for faith and self-belief. Desire alone isn't enough, it must be paired with a deep conviction that success is possible. Through the practice of autosuggestion, Hill encourages readers to repeat affirmations that reinforce their goals and build confidence. Lastly, Hill addresses the concept of persistence, explaining that desire must be sustained over time. Temporary enthusiasm will falter in the face of challenges, but an enduring desire will fuel continuous action. Success rarely comes quickly or easily, and Hill urges readers to remain steadfast, adapting their plans as needed but never losing sight of their ultimate goal. Hill concludes the chapter with a powerful reminder: desire is not a passive longing but an active force that must be cultivated and directed. Those who are willing to channel their passion into action, overcome fear and doubt, and persist with unwavering determination will inevitably achieve their dreams. Second principle: faith, visualization and belief in the attainment of desire. Napoleon Hill describes faith as the cornerstone of success and the essential element that transforms mere thoughts into powerful realities. Faith, according to Hill, is the state of mind that allows individuals to align their desires with unwavering belief, thereby converting abstract ideas into tangible outcomes. Hill emphasizes that faith is not a mystical concept but a scientifically explainable process of reprogramming the subconscious mind through repeated affirmations and visualization. Hill begins by explaining that the subconscious mind operates like fertile soil, where repeated thoughts, emotions, and beliefs take root and grow. Positive thoughts, planted with belief and nurtured with persistence, lead to success, while negative thoughts inevitably lead to failure. This principle underscores the importance of autosuggestion, or self-suggestion, as a tool for instilling faith. By repeatedly affirming a desired outcome with conviction, an individual can impress their subconscious mind with the certainty of achieving their goals. Visualization plays a pivotal role in this process. Hill encourages readers to vividly imagine their desired outcomes as if they have already been achieved. This mental rehearsal strengthens belief and triggers the subconscious to act in harmony with the envisioned success. For example, someone aspiring to wealth should frequently picture themselves enjoying financial abundance, feeling the emotions associated with their success, and affirming their ability to achieve it. Over time, these mental exercises build faith, which then guides thoughts and actions toward the attainment of the goal. Hill asserts that faith and fear cannot coexist, making it critical to eliminate doubt and negativity. Fear, according to Hill, acts as a barrier to faith, poisoning the subconscious and creating self-fulfilling prophecies of failure. To cultivate faith, one must consciously replace fear-based thoughts with empowering ones. Hill recommends surrounding oneself with positive influences, engaging in constructive conversations, and avoiding individuals who harbor cynicism or negativity. The chapter also highlights the importance of emotional intensity in developing faith. Thoughts charged with strong emotions, such as love, enthusiasm, or hope, are far more likely to influence the subconscious mind than neutral or indifferent thoughts. Hill warns against harboring negative emotions like jealousy, anger, or fear, as these too can deeply influence the subconscious, often leading to self-sabotage. The key is to deliberately infuse affirmations and visualizations with positive emotions to amplify their impact. To illustrate the transformative power of faith, Hill shares compelling stories of individuals who achieved extraordinary success by believing in their abilities and dreams. One notable example is Mahatma Gandhi, who mobilized millions of people through the sheer force of his unwavering belief in nonviolence and freedom. Despite lacking conventional power or resources, Gandhi's faith in his mission inspired action on an unprecedented scale, proving that faith can overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Hill also explains that faith is not an innate trait but a skill that can be developed through practice. He likens faith to a muscle that grows stronger with use, urging readers to begin with small goals and gradually build their confidence. Each success reinforces belief, creating a cycle of faith-driven achievements. As faith becomes stronger, individuals are able to pursue larger, more ambitious goals with conviction. Another key theme is the link between faith and self-confidence. Hill provides a self-confidence formula designed to help readers cultivate belief in themselves. This formula involves repeating affirmations that emphasize personal ability, determination, and the inevitability of success. By focusing on strengths rather than limitations, individuals can reprogram their minds to expect positive outcomes, thereby attracting opportunities and resources aligned with their goals. Hill concludes the chapter by emphasizing that faith is the bridge between thought and action. Without faith, even the most carefully laid plans will falter, as doubt undermines effort and persistence. But with faith, individuals can maintain their focus, overcome challenges, and achieve their desires. Hill urges readers to take responsibility for their thoughts, guard against negativity, and actively cultivate faith as a daily practice. Third principle. Autosuggestion, using affirmations to influence the subconscious mind. Napoleon Hill presents autosuggestion as the bridge between conscious thoughts and the subconscious mind. He describes it as the process through which individuals can deliberately influence their subconscious, reprogramming it with positive beliefs, ideas, and desires to achieve success. Autosuggestion operates on the principle that the subconscious mind is highly receptive to repeated suggestions, whether positive or negative. Therefore, Hill emphasizes the critical importance of deliberately using affirmations and visualization to shape one's mental outlook and actions. At its core, autosuggestion is a self-directed communication tool, where individuals repeatedly affirm their goals and desires with emotional conviction. Hill explains that the subconscious does not distinguish between real and imagined experiences, it accepts whatever is consistently impressed upon it. This means that individuals can condition their minds to believe in their ability to achieve their desires, thereby aligning their actions and habits with those beliefs. Hill outlines practical steps for implementing autosuggestion effectively. First, he advises readers to develop a clear and specific goal, whether it's financial success, personal growth, or a particular achievement. This goal should be written down in precise terms, including the exact amount of money desired, if applicable, the timeline for achieving it, and the actions the individual is willing to take in exchange for their success. This statement acts as a blueprint for the subconscious. The next step is repetition. Hill emphasizes that affirmations should be read aloud twice daily. Once in the morning and once before bed, to ensure consistent exposure to the subconscious mind. During this process, individuals must engage their emotions, vividly imagining the fulfillment of their desires and feeling the accompanying sense of accomplishment. It is not enough to mechanically recite affirmations, emotional intensity is what truly anchors the message in the subconscious. Hill also highlights the role of faith in autosuggestion. He argues that affirmations are most effective when paired with unwavering belief in their eventual realization. If doubt or skepticism creeps in, it can undermine the process, as the subconscious mind responds more strongly to belief than to logic. Hill advises readers to cultivate faith through repeated exposure to positive affirmations, gradually replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. The chapter delves into the power of visualization as a complementary technique to affirmations. Visualization involves mentally rehearsing the achievement of one's goals, creating detailed mental images of success. This practice helps to solidify the connection between affirmations and the subconscious mind, making the desired outcome feel real and attainable. By vividly picturing their success, individuals can inspire their subconscious to generate ideas, solutions, and opportunities that align with their goals. Hill warns that negative suggestions are just as powerful as positive ones. He explains that many people unknowingly sabotage their success by dwelling on fear, doubt, and failure. These negative thoughts act as autosuggestions, planting seeds of insecurity and inaction in the subconscious. To counter this, Hill stresses the importance of guarding against negative influences, including self-critical thoughts, toxic environments, and pessimistic people. Instead, individuals should surround themselves with positivity and consciously replace negative thoughts with affirmations that reflect their goals. Through vivid examples, Hill demonstrates the transformative potential of autosuggestion. He recounts stories of individuals who overcame seemingly insurmountable challenges by reprogramming their minds through affirmations. One notable example is a salesman who doubled his income by consistently affirming his ability to succeed and visualizing himself achieving his sales targets. These stories illustrate how autosuggestion can inspire persistence, creativity, and resilience in the face of obstacles. Hill also addresses the science of autosuggestion, explaining how the repeated use of affirmations strengthens neural pathways in the brain. This neurological basis underscores why consistency is essential. Just as muscles grow stronger with repeated exercise, mental habits are reinforced through repetition. Over time, autosuggestion conditions the subconscious to act in harmony with one's goals, making success feel natural and inevitable. Finally, Hill emphasizes the importance of taking action in conjunction with autosuggestion. While affirmations and visualization are powerful tools, they must be paired with deliberate effort and persistence to yield results. Autosuggestion works by creating a mental environment that fosters success, but it is the individual's responsibility to seize opportunities and execute their plans. Hill concludes the chapter by urging readers to make autosuggestion a daily habit. He reminds them that the mind is a fertile ground for thoughts and that they must choose their inputs wisely. By consciously and consistently using affirmations to plant seeds of success, individuals can overcome doubt, build self-confidence, and unlock their full potential. Fourth principle. Specialized knowledge, acquiring and applying knowledge. In the chapter Specialized Knowledge, Napoleon Hill highlights the vital distinction between general and specialized knowledge, explaining that success and wealth are achieved not by the accumulation of facts, but by the strategic application of specific, actionable knowledge. Hill argues that general knowledge, while useful for broad intellectual development, lacks the focus and practicality needed to achieve defined goals. Instead, specialized knowledge, the type directly applicable to one's chosen field or purpose, is the cornerstone of success. He emphasizes that such knowledge must be acquired systematically and continuously, as it is the foundation upon which plans are built and executed. Hill begins by debunking the myth that formal education guarantees success. He illustrates this with examples of individuals who lacked traditional schooling but amassed great fortunes due to their mastery of specialized knowledge. Conversely, many academically gifted people fail to succeed because they lack the practical skills and focused knowledge needed to turn ideas into action. Hill asserts that education should be viewed as an ongoing process rather than a finite achievement, and he encourages readers to embrace lifelong learning as a tool for growth. A critical takeaway from this chapter is the concept that knowledge alone is not power. It becomes powerful only when it is organized, applied, and directed toward a specific purpose. Hill urges readers to avoid hoarding information for its own sake and instead focus on acquiring knowledge that directly supports their goals. For example, an entrepreneur should focus on learning skills related to their industry, such as marketing, leadership, or finance, while delegating tasks that require knowledge outside their expertise. To acquire specialized knowledge, Hill recommends several methods, including formal education, self-directed study, professional experience, and mentorship. He emphasizes the importance of being resourceful in seeking out knowledge, such as enrolling in courses, attending seminars, reading books, or leveraging libraries. Hill also highlights the value of working with experts or forming mastermind groups, where individuals can pool their specialized knowledge for mutual benefit. This collaborative approach not only accelerates learning but also fosters innovation and problem-solving. Hill introduces the concept of organized planning as a natural extension of specialized knowledge. He explains that knowledge becomes effective when it is used to create detailed plans for achieving a specific goal. Specialized knowledge serves as the raw material for planning, while the execution of plans transforms knowledge into tangible results. Hill warns against the trap of perpetual learning without action, often referred to as analysis paralysis, urging readers to strike a balance between acquiring knowledge and applying it. The chapter also explores the role of imagination in utilizing specialized knowledge. Hill argues that creativity is essential for turning knowledge into innovative ideas, products, or services. By combining specialized knowledge with creative thinking, individuals can identify opportunities, solve problems, and differentiate themselves in competitive markets. He encourages readers to cultivate their imagination by exploring new perspectives, experimenting with ideas, and staying open to unconventional solutions. Another key theme is the importance of adaptability and continuous improvement. Hill emphasizes that knowledge is not static, it evolves over time as industries, technologies, and societal needs change. To remain competitive, individuals must commit to lifelong learning, staying current with trends and advancements in their field. This adaptability allows them to anticipate challenges, seize opportunities, and maintain their relevance in an ever-changing world. Hill also addresses the financial aspect of acquiring specialized knowledge, acknowledging that education and training often require investment. He advises readers to view such expenses as an investment in their future, with the potential for significant returns. Whether through tuition, books, or mentorship fees, the cost of acquiring knowledge is often outweighed by the opportunities it creates. Hill also encourages readers to seek scholarships, grants, or alternative learning methods to minimize financial barriers. To illustrate the power of specialized knowledge, Hill shares examples of successful individuals who leveraged their expertise to create wealth. One notable example is Henry Ford, who, despite his lack of formal education, surrounded himself with experts and applied their knowledge to revolutionize the automobile industry. Ford's success demonstrates the importance of collaboration, delegation, and the practical application of specialized knowledge. Hill concludes the chapter by reminding readers that the quest for specialized knowledge is a personal responsibility. No one else can define or pursue the knowledge required for an individual's success. He encourages readers to take charge of their education, set clear learning goals, and remain disciplined in their efforts. With specialized knowledge, imagination, and organized planning, Hill assures readers that they can achieve any goal they set for themselves. Fifth principle. Imagination, the workshop of the mind. Napoleon Hill describes imagination as the creative faculty of the mind, the source of all innovation, and the driving force behind the transformation of ideas into reality. He emphasizes that every achievement, invention, and success begins as a thought conceived in the mind. Imagination is the workshop where raw ideas are shaped into plans and where abstract desires take on concrete form. According to Hill, imagination is a fundamental tool for success, enabling individuals to bridge the gap between their dreams and their actions. Hill identifies two types of imagination: synthetic imagination and creative imagination. Synthetic imagination involves combining existing ideas, concepts, or plans to create something new or solve a problem. It is particularly useful in adapting proven methods or strategies to one's specific circumstances. For example, a business owner might study successful competitors and combine elements of their strategies to create a unique approach. Synthetic imagination relies heavily on experience, education, and observation, making it accessible to anyone willing to learn and think critically. Creative imagination, on the other hand, is the faculty through which entirely new ideas, innovations, and insights emerge. Hill describes it as the channel through which individuals receive inspiration, often described as a hunch or an aha moment. Creative imagination taps into the subconscious mind and, Hill argues, connects individuals to a higher universal intelligence. This form of imagination is particularly important for envisioning bold, unprecedented goals or solutions. Hill likens creative imagination to a muscle that grows stronger with regular use, urging readers to practice exercises that stimulate their creativity. The chapter stresses the importance of using imagination to translate desires into actionable plans. Hill argues that a mere wish for success is insufficient. One must use imagination to conceive specific, detailed plans that bring the desire closer to reality. This process involves visualizing the desired outcome, breaking it down into actionable steps, and refining the plan through trial and error. Imagination acts as the engine driving this transformation, ensuring that plans are both innovative and practical. Hill also highlights the role of imagination in problem solving. He explains that obstacles and challenges are inevitable on the path to success, but imagination provides the tools to overcome them. By viewing problems as opportunities for creative thinking, individuals can develop solutions that others might overlook. Hill shares examples of successful entrepreneurs and inventors who used imagination to turn setbacks into stepping stones, illustrating that creative thinking often leads to breakthroughs in times of adversity. Another critical theme in the chapter is the relationship between imagination and desire. Hill explains that a strong, burning desire fuels the imagination, providing the energy and focus needed to generate ideas. Conversely, imagination enhances desire by making goals feel more attainable and vivid. Through visualization, individuals can mentally experience the success they seek, reinforcing their commitment and inspiring persistent action. Hill encourages readers to regularly engage in visualization exercises, vividly imagining their goals as already achieved and immersing themselves in the emotions associated with success. Hill also emphasizes the importance of nurturing and protecting the imagination. He warns that negative influences, such as fear, doubt, and criticism, can stifle creativity and undermine confidence. To cultivate a fertile environment for imagination, Hill advises surrounding oneself with positivity, seeking out inspiring mentors, and engaging in activities that stimulate creative thinking, such as reading, brainstorming, and exploring new experiences. Practical exercises for developing imagination include setting aside dedicated time for creative thinking, keeping a journal to capture ideas, and experimenting with brainstorming techniques. Hill also recommends collaborating with others, as the exchange of ideas often sparks new insights and perspectives. Mastermind groups, where individuals share knowledge and challenges, provide an ideal setting for leveraging collective imagination. To illustrate the power of imagination, Hill recounts stories of individuals who used this faculty to achieve extraordinary success. Thomas Edison, for example, relied on imagination to develop groundbreaking inventions, while Henry Ford used it to revolutionize the automotive industry. These examples underscore Hill's assertion that imagination is not limited to geniuses or artists, it is a tool that anyone can harness with practice and persistence. Hill concludes the chapter by reminding readers that imagination is the foundation of all progress. Whether developing new technologies, launching a business, or pursuing personal goals, imagination provides the vision and innovation needed to succeed. He urges readers to cultivate their imagination deliberately, treating it as a skill that can be strengthened through continuous use. With imagination, desire, and persistence, Hill assures readers that they can create a life of abundance and achievement. Sixth principle. Organized planning, the crystallization of desire into action. Napoleon Hill's chapter on organized planning lays out the framework for transforming abstract desires into concrete, actionable achievements. Hill argues that success is not the result of luck or random effort but is achieved through deliberate, well-structured plans executed with persistence and precision. This chapter serves as a blueprint for turning dreams into reality, emphasizing the importance of strategy, leadership, teamwork, and adaptability in achieving one's goals. Hill begins by reiterating the necessity of definiteness of purpose, which involves clearly identifying one's goal or desire. Without a well-defined aim, planning becomes aimless and ineffective. Once a goal is established, the next step is to develop a detailed and actionable plan. Hill emphasizes that a plan should include specific steps, timelines, and measurable outcomes, ensuring that progress can be tracked and adjustments made as needed. A central theme of the chapter is the importance of collaboration. Hill introduces the concept of the mastermind group, a collective of individuals who bring diverse skills, knowledge, and perspectives to the planning process. This group serves as a source of support, advice, and accountability, helping the individual overcome challenges and refine their plans. Hill argues that no one achieves success in isolation, working with others amplifies creativity and accelerates progress. Hill outlines the qualities of effective leadership, which he considers essential for guiding the execution of plans. These qualities include self-confidence, decisiveness, empathy, accountability, and the ability to inspire and motivate others. Leadership, according to Hill, is not just about directing others but about earning their trust and respect through integrity and competence. He contrasts effective leadership with poor leadership, citing traits such as indecision, selfishness, and a lack of focus as detrimental to success. The chapter also emphasizes the role of flexibility in planning. Hill explains that even the best-laid plans may encounter obstacles, making it crucial to adapt and revise strategies as circumstances change. Flexibility requires an open mind, a willingness to learn from failure, and the ability to pivot without losing sight of the ultimate goal. Hill warns against clinging to ineffective plans out of pride or stubbornness, encouraging readers to view setbacks as opportunities for growth and improvement. Another key point is the importance of persistence and discipline in carrying out plans. Hill explains that many individuals fail because they abandon their plans at the first sign of difficulty. Success, however, requires unwavering commitment and consistent effort, even in the face of adversity. He advises readers to cultivate habits of discipline, time management, and resourcefulness, ensuring that plans are executed effectively. Hill highlights the importance of continual self-assessment in the planning process. He encourages readers to regularly evaluate their progress, identify areas for improvement, and seek feedback from trusted advisors. By maintaining a proactive approach to self-improvement, individuals can ensure that their actions remain aligned with their goals. A significant portion of the chapter is devoted to identifying and overcoming obstacles to success. Hill categorizes these obstacles into internal and external factors. Internal factors include fear, procrastination, and a lack of confidence, all of which can be mitigated through self-awareness and positive habits. External factors, such as competition or economic conditions, require strategic thinking and adaptability. Hill advises readers to anticipate potential challenges and develop contingency plans to address them. Hill also underscores the importance of specialized knowledge in organized planning. He explains that success often requires specific expertise, which can be acquired through education, mentorship, or collaboration. By incorporating specialized knowledge into their plans, individuals can create innovative solutions and gain a competitive edge. Throughout the chapter, Hill provides real-world examples of successful individuals who achieved their goals through organized planning. He discusses how figures like Thomas Edison and Andrew Carnegie used systematic approaches to overcome challenges, capitalize on opportunities, and achieve remarkable success. These examples serve to inspire readers and demonstrate the practical application of Hill's principles. The chapter concludes with a call to action. Hill urges readers to take immediate steps toward creating their own organized plans. He emphasizes that procrastination is a common barrier to success and that starting with small, consistent actions can build momentum. By combining desire, planning, and persistence, Hill assures readers that they can achieve any goal they set for themselves. Seventh principle. Decision, mastery of procrastination. In the decision chapter of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill focuses on the essential role that decisiveness plays in the achievement of success. Hill presents decisiveness as one of the most powerful habits that highly successful individuals possess. He argues that a clear, firm decision leads to action, while procrastination is a failure to decide, often driven by fear, indecision, or a lack of clarity about one's purpose. Procrastination, Hill stresses, is one of the greatest enemies of success. It prevents people from acting on their desires, leaving them stuck in a state of inertia, and ultimately leads to failure. Hill discusses the concept of indecision, noting that it is often the result of doubt and fear, both of which can paralyze the mind. Many people delay making decisions because they are afraid of making the wrong choice, or they constantly second-guess themselves. Hill explains that indecision creates a mental conflict, which diminishes the energy available for taking purposeful action. By failing to decide, individuals remain trapped in confusion, waiting for the perfect moment or for all the variables to align. Hill points out that this is a common trait among unsuccessful individuals. They let the fear of making a mistake hold them back, whereas successful people make decisions promptly and then work toward them with unrelenting focus. A critical insight Hill shares is the connection between decisiveness and action. He states that successful people don't wait for the perfect conditions, they make decisions, and once made, they commit to them with determination. Success, according to Hill, is achieved through consistent action. Procrastination, which often arises from a lack of immediate action following a decision, is a hindrance to achievement. He stresses that decisions lead to plans and that taking action on those plans is the key to turning ideas into reality. The chapter goes on to emphasize that making decisions is not about avoiding mistakes or ensuring certainty. Success is built on trial and error, Hill explains. People must be willing to make decisions, act on them, and then adjust their approach as necessary, based on the results they get. This process of trial, error, and adjustment builds experience, which in turn helps the individual to make better and faster decisions over time. Hill warns against overthinking or seeking perfection in decision-making, as this often leads to stagnation. The point is not to make flawless decisions but to make decisions quickly, adjust them when necessary, and continue moving forward. Hill offers an effective strategy for combating procrastination. Developing the habit of making decisions quickly and changing them slowly, if at all. He cites successful individuals like Andrew Carnegie, Thomas Edison, and Henry Ford, all of whom made decisions swiftly and adhered to them, despite the obstacles they encountered. Their ability to make decisions quickly and move forward set them apart from the masses. Hill emphasizes that making decisions with speed and certainty creates momentum, and once momentum is built, it becomes easier to take further action and continue making progress. Additionally, Hill discusses how self-confidence and a sense of purpose contribute to decisiveness. Individuals who lack self-confidence often struggle with making decisions because they fear failure or criticism. However, Hill argues that confidence in one's abilities and in their plans comes from experience, positive reinforcement, and the belief that they are on the right path. The key to mastering procrastination, then, is developing the confidence to make decisions based on what you know at the time and to move forward despite the uncertainty. Hill also acknowledges the role of fear and doubt in decision-making. He writes that fear, particularly the fear of criticism or failure, often causes people to delay decisions, perpetuating the cycle of procrastination. He insists that successful people are those who can rise above these fears and trust in their own judgment. He teaches that by acting despite fear, individuals gain the confidence to handle future decisions with greater ease. Success, Hill suggests, is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. Hill also introduces the idea of the mastermind principle in decision-making. He explains that individuals who surround themselves with like-minded, capable people often make better decisions. The collective wisdom and support of a group of like-minded individuals can help clarify the decision-making process, reduce fear, and increase confidence. He highlights the importance of learning from others and using the collective power of the mastermind group to accelerate decision-making and execution. A final piece of advice Hill offers is the importance of perseverance after making a decision. He stresses that the ability to stick with a decision, even when faced with challenges, is essential for success. Many people failed not because their decisions were wrong, but because they quit too soon. Hill explains that decisions are often tested by difficulty, but that persistence in the face of adversity will eventually yield results. Successful individuals, Hill argues, are those who can maintain their course of action, adapt their plans when necessary, and continue to move forward with confidence and resolve. In summary, Hill's chapter on decision highlights the importance of decisiveness in the pursuit of success. The ability to make quick, confident decisions is essential for achieving one's goals and overcoming procrastination. Procrastination, fueled by fear and indecision, is a major roadblock to success. To conquer procrastination, one must develop the habit of making decisions promptly and acting on them with persistence. This, Hill asserts, is the key to turning desires into achievements. By mastering the art of decision-making, individuals can create momentum, build self-confidence, and ultimately realize their goals. 8th principle. Persistence, sustained effort necessary to induce faith. In the Persistence chapter of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill emphasizes that persistence is a critical factor in achieving success. Hill asserts that persistence is the sustained, consistent effort required to overcome obstacles, setbacks, and challenges that inevitably arise when pursuing any significant goal. Persistence, Hill explains, is the bridge between desire and success. It is the force that keeps individuals moving forward even when they face adversity, doubt, and discouragement. Without persistence, even the most brilliant plans and desires will fail to come to fruition. Hill explains that faith and persistence are intertwined. The more persistent you are, the stronger your faith becomes. In turn, faith leads to greater persistence because it fuels the belief that success is attainable, no matter the obstacles. Hill views persistence not just as a quality but as a habit that must be developed and nurtured over time. He compares persistence to a muscle that grows stronger the more it is used, advising readers to build it through consistent, purposeful action toward their goals. The chapter is designed to convince readers that they can develop this habit of persistence, regardless of their starting point or current level of resilience. One of the key points Hill makes is that most people give up just before success is about to occur. He illustrates this with the metaphor of the 3 feet from gold story, in which a prospector abandons his search for gold when he is just 3 feet away from finding a fortune. Hill uses this story to demonstrate how many people quit when they are on the verge of success, simply because they lack the persistence to push through the final stretch. Hill argues that the difference between failure and success often lies in a person's ability to persist through temporary setbacks and maintain their focus. To foster persistence, Hill highlights several essential traits that individuals must cultivate. Definiteness of purpose, having a clear, burning desire or goal that you are determined to achieve. Without a strong sense of purpose, persistence is difficult to maintain. Desire, a deep, passionate desire for success acts as fuel for persistence. If the desire is strong enough, it will provide the motivation to push through challenges. Self-confidence, believing in your own abilities is critical for persistence. Doubt undermines persistence, so developing confidence in your own judgment, skills, and potential is essential. The habit of going the extra mile, going above and beyond what is expected, without expecting immediate rewards, builds persistence and creates an internal drive for excellence. Hill also discusses the power of autosuggestion and how positive affirmations reinforce belief in one's goals. By continually affirming your desire for success and focusing on your goal, you strengthen your commitment to persistence. Faith, according to Hill, is something that can be nurtured and cultivated by consistently visualizing your goals and repeatedly affirming that success is inevitable. Hill goes on to describe how organized planning is vital to persistence. While persistent action is important, Hill stresses that it should be coupled with a well-thought-out plan. Without a clear, actionable plan, persistence can become misdirected or wasted. He advises readers to create a specific plan for how they will achieve their goal and to review and adjust this plan regularly. If the plan proves ineffective, one should not give up but should pivot, improve the plan, and continue forward with renewed vigor. The chapter also stresses the importance of taking action. Hill argues that persistence cannot exist in a vacuum of mere intention or wishful thinking. It requires consistent, focused effort toward concrete goals. To this end, he encourages readers to break down their larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks and to tackle them daily. Each small victory builds momentum and strengthens persistence. Hill identifies failure as a natural part of the journey toward success. He explains that the fear of failure often causes people to quit too soon. However, failure is not an endpoint, it is simply a stepping stone in the process of learning and growth. By viewing failure as an opportunity for learning, individuals can maintain their persistence even when things don't go as planned. Failure, according to Hill, should be seen as feedback, not as defeat. The role of mastermind groups is also highlighted in the chapter. Hill stresses the importance of surrounding oneself with supportive, like-minded individuals who can offer encouragement, advice, and accountability. A mastermind group acts as a powerful tool for sustaining persistence, as the group's collective energy and shared commitment can help keep each member motivated, even in the face of challenges. Additionally, Hill discusses the role of emotional strength in building persistence. He explains that while the mind plays a significant role in persistence, emotions, particularly fear, doubt, and worry, can weaken it. To overcome these emotional barriers, Hill advises readers to develop emotional control, which will help them manage anxiety and focus on their goals. Persistence requires a positive emotional state, and Hill teaches that developing positive emotions such as hope, enthusiasm, and optimism can provide the emotional fuel needed to persist. The importance of consistent self-assessment is another key aspect of persistence. Hill suggests that individuals should regularly evaluate their progress and assess whether their actions are aligned with their goals. If something is not working, it is important to adjust the approach but not abandon the goal. This constant reassessment ensures that persistence is being applied effectively and purposefully. Hill concludes the chapter by reinforcing the idea that persistence is a key trait that separates successful individuals from those who fail. He argues that persistence is not innate but can be cultivated by anyone who is determined to achieve success. By developing the habit of persistence, maintaining a clear purpose, believing in oneself, and taking consistent action, individuals can achieve any goal they set for themselves, no matter how challenging it may seem. Ninth principle. The mastermind, the power of the mastermind group. In the Mastermind chapter of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill introduces the concept of the mastermind as one of the most powerful and indispensable principles for achieving success. Hill defines the mastermind as a coordination of knowledge and effort between two or more people working toward a definite purpose in the spirit of harmony. The collective energy, wisdom, and experience of the group provide an incredible force that accelerates progress and helps individuals reach their goals faster than they could on their own. Hill asserts that no one can succeed in isolation, and that collaboration and the synergistic power of like-minded individuals are essential for turning desires into reality. Hill's central argument is that the mastermind group functions as a collective consciousness, where the combined intellect, skills, resources, and perspectives of the group members create a greater power than the sum of their individual efforts. He likens the mastermind to a battery that stores energy and releases it with amplified force. This metaphor illustrates how a mastermind group provides the mental and emotional energy required to overcome challenges, innovate, and push through obstacles. It becomes a dynamic force that elevates each individual and magnifies the potential for success. One of the most important aspects of the mastermind group is its ability to harness collective wisdom. Hill explains that when individuals come together with a shared goal, they bring unique insights and knowledge. This exchange of ideas sparks creativity and leads to innovative solutions that one individual may not have been able to arrive at alone. The group's combined intellectual resources allow for the development of more effective strategies and better decision-making. Hill argues that people who surround themselves with others who possess complementary skills and knowledge are far more likely to succeed, as they can tap into this collective intelligence to achieve their goals. The chapter emphasizes that the mastermind group provides moral and emotional support, which is critical in times of adversity. Having a support system of individuals who are invested in your success helps to boost confidence and maintain motivation, especially during tough times. Hill believes that the encouragement and positive reinforcement from other members create an environment where all participants can thrive. The sense of camaraderie and shared purpose helps people overcome their doubts and fears, giving them the strength to keep pursuing their goals. Another significant benefit of the mastermind group is the acceleration of progress. Hill asserts that individuals in a mastermind group can achieve much faster success because the group provides accountability, knowledge, and resources that would otherwise take much longer to develop on one's own. In essence, the group acts as a catalyst that propels each member forward. By regularly meeting, sharing progress, and receiving feedback, members can make quicker adjustments and remain focused on their goals. This shared accountability also ensures that each participant stays committed to their objectives. Hill stresses that in order to form an effective mastermind group, it is important to carefully select the right individuals. He advises seeking people who possess complementary skills, who share similar values, and who are committed to mutual success. Members of the group should be positive, open-minded, and willing to contribute their expertise. Hill warns against including individuals who are negative, complacent, or unwilling to work collaboratively, as they can drain the energy of the group and hinder progress. A mastermind group should be composed of people who inspire, challenge, and uplift one another. The chapter also explores the idea that the mastermind principle can be applied in various forms, not just in a traditional group setting. Hill mentions that it is possible to form a mastermind by drawing upon the guidance of mentors, reading the works of great thinkers, or associating with individuals through written communication. Even though physical proximity may not always be possible, the principle remains valid when applied through other means of collaboration and shared learning. For example, one can create a virtual mastermind group through online communication or by seeking guidance from those who have already achieved success in a particular field. Another concept Hill emphasizes is the importance of harmony within the mastermind group. The group's success depends on the willingness of each member to cooperate and work toward the common goal. Hill highlights that it is essential for members to leave egos and selfish interests at the door, focusing instead on mutual benefit. When there is harmony, the group can function as a unified entity, generating a powerful force of collective will and determination. In contrast, when there is discord or competition within the group, the effectiveness of the mastermind is greatly diminished. Hill also suggests that the mastermind principle can draw upon higher, intangible forces. He introduces the idea of an invisible or spiritual aspect to the mastermind, which he refers to as the universal mind. According to Hill, when individuals work in harmony toward a shared purpose, their thoughts and efforts align with a greater force of universal intelligence, which can inspire creativity and insight. This concept bridges the material and spiritual dimensions of success, suggesting that the mastermind is not just a physical collaboration but also a connection to a larger, unseen source of wisdom and guidance. The chapter concludes by emphasizing that the mastermind is a fundamental principle for anyone seeking to achieve extraordinary success. Hill argues that those who fail to understand and apply the mastermind will struggle to reach their full potential. He also provides numerous examples of successful individuals who attributed part of their success to their involvement in mastermind groups. Figures such as Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, and Thomas Edison, according to Hill, all benefited from the collective wisdom and support of their mastermind groups. Their ability to harness the power of collaboration was a key factor in their immense success. Hill encourages readers to take immediate action in forming their own mastermind groups. He stresses that the power of the mastermind is not merely theoretical, it is a practical, actionable tool that anyone can use to enhance their chances of success. Whether through direct partnerships, informal groups, or even self-directed study, Hill believes that the mastermind principle is one of the most effective ways to harness the collective strength and intelligence of others to reach one's goals. 10th principle. The subconscious mind, the connecting link. In the subconscious mind chapter of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill explores the profound and vital role that the subconscious mind plays in shaping our thoughts, behaviors, and ultimately our success. Hill presents the subconscious mind as a powerful, automatic force that influences every aspect of our lives. He describes the subconscious mind as the connecting link between the conscious mind, our thoughts and willpower, and the universal mind, a greater intelligence or collective consciousness. Hill asserts that the subconscious is the intermediary through which desires, beliefs, and emotions are transmitted into action, and it serves as the gateway to both our conscious thoughts and the infinite intelligence of the universe. Hill emphasizes that the subconscious mind is always active and constantly receives and stores impressions from our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. It does not filter or judge these impressions, whatever thoughts or beliefs we focus on most frequently will be impressed upon the subconscious and acted upon in turn. For this reason, Hill stresses the importance of controlling our thoughts, as the mind will simply accept whatever we repeatedly think, whether positive or negative. Negative thoughts, fears, doubts, and worries, when allowed to dominate, will create self-limiting beliefs and hinder success. Conversely, positive, confident, and empowering thoughts will shape a mindset that is conducive to success. One of the central ideas Hill introduces in this chapter is that the subconscious mind cannot differentiate between positive and negative thoughts. It simply acts upon what is impressed upon it, and that which is impressed by the mind's dominant thoughts becomes reality. This highlights the crucial importance of training the mind to focus on positive outcomes, success, and abundance. Hill insists that success begins with a clear desire or goal and that this desire must be firmly implanted in the subconscious through repetition, emotion, and belief. Hill explains that autosuggestion is a powerful tool for programming the subconscious mind. Autosuggestion is the process of repeating positive affirmations or self-talk to influence the subconscious. By consistently affirming a goal or desire, the conscious mind communicates this to the subconscious, where it becomes internalized. Once internalized, the subconscious mind begins to direct the actions, thoughts, and behaviors necessary to achieve that goal. Hill argues that individuals must use autosuggestion daily and with emotional intensity to impress their desires upon the subconscious mind. He notes that the subconscious mind is particularly receptive to thoughts that are emotionally charged, and that the more intense the emotional connection to a desire, the more likely it is that the subconscious will take action to fulfill it. Hill also delves into the role of the subconscious mind in manifesting our reality. He asserts that the subconscious mind acts as a magnet, attracting circumstances, people, and events that are aligned with the dominant thoughts and beliefs that are held within it. This means that if a person continually focuses on scarcity, failure, or fear, their subconscious will attract experiences that reinforce these beliefs. On the other hand, focusing on abundance, success, and positive outcomes will attract opportunities and resources that align with these thoughts. Hill presents this idea as the basis of the law of attraction, emphasizing that the subconscious mind is the key to unlocking this universal law. The chapter also highlights the importance of faith in the process of influencing the subconscious mind. Hill explains that faith, defined as a belief without proof, is a critical ingredient for impressing the subconscious with a desire. The more a person believes in their goal or desire, the more likely they are to impress this belief upon the subconscious, which will then begin working to bring that goal into reality. Hill explains that faith is not merely belief but also the emotional conviction that the desired outcome is inevitable. Faith, coupled with belief in oneself and one's abilities, makes the subconscious mind an immensely powerful tool for success. Hill also explains that the subconscious mind is influenced by both conscious and external inputs. While our thoughts shape the subconscious, external sources such as people, environments, and situations also play a role in influencing what the subconscious absorbs. For this reason, Hill advises readers to guard their minds against negative influences, such as toxic relationships, media, or environments, that could program the subconscious with negative thoughts and beliefs. Surrounding oneself with positivity, success-oriented individuals, and empowering experiences helps to align the subconscious mind with one's goals. Furthermore, Hill describes how the subconscious mind is directly connected to the universal mind, or the infinite intelligence that guides all of creation. He posits that the subconscious mind can tap into this greater intelligence when it is aligned with a definite purpose. This connection enables individuals to receive inspiration, ideas, and insights that can help them achieve their desires. Hill suggests that individuals who are in harmony with their goals and have trained their subconscious minds to focus on success can access this greater intelligence and use it to their advantage. He views the subconscious mind as a channel for receiving creative ideas, solving problems, and attracting opportunities from the infinite resources of the universe. Hill emphasizes that the subconscious mind is constantly influencing the body through the mind-body connection. It affects our physical health, energy levels, and overall vitality, depending on the mental and emotional state we maintain. Positive, healthy thoughts lead to positive physical outcomes, while negative thoughts can manifest as stress, illness, or fatigue. For this reason, Hill advises readers to be conscious of their thoughts and emotions, as they have the power to impact their physical reality. In addition, Hill explains that the subconscious mind is particularly receptive to sleep. He encourages readers to use the power of the subconscious mind while they sleep by creating clear intentions and goals before going to bed. The subconscious, Hill explains, works most effectively when the conscious mind is at rest, and during sleep, it is free to focus on the goals and desires that have been impressed upon it throughout the day. He recommends using autosuggestion before sleep, repeating positive affirmations, or mentally visualizing the desired outcome as if it has already been achieved. By doing so, individuals can ensure that their subconscious mind continues to work toward their goals even while they sleep. Finally, Hill stresses that the subconscious mind is always working, even when we are not consciously aware of it. It never rests, and its influence continues to shape our lives according to the thoughts and beliefs we have programmed into it. This makes it imperative that individuals take responsibility for their thoughts, as these thoughts ultimately shape their destiny. The subconscious mind, Hill explains, is the key to transforming desire into reality, as it directs the actions, thoughts, and opportunities needed to achieve one's goals. 11th principle. The brain, a broadcasting and receiving station for thought. In the Brain chapter of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill explores the incredible role of the human brain as a broadcasting and receiving station for thought. Hill asserts that the brain is not merely an organ for processing information and controlling bodily functions, but that it also serves as an essential link in the process of sending and receiving mental energy and ideas. According to Hill, the brain is a dynamic, electromagnetic organ capable of influencing both the individual's thoughts and the surrounding environment. By understanding the function of the brain, individuals can harness its full potential to achieve their goals and manifest their desires. Hill begins by introducing the concept that the brain emits and receives vibrations or waves of thought. He describes the brain as a broadcasting station that transmits ideas, emotions, and mental states to the world around it. The vibrations emitted by the brain, Hill explains, can have a profound impact on the individual's reality, attracting similar vibrations from other minds and circumstances. This is essentially a form of the law of attraction, where the thoughts we consistently focus on and emit become aligned with external opportunities, events, and people that reflect those same vibrations. Hill posits that the brain does not function in isolation, but rather as part of a universal network of minds and energies that are connected through invisible forces. One of the key ideas Hill introduces is that the brain is influenced by both conscious and subconscious thought. The conscious mind sends intentional thoughts and impulses to the brain, while the subconscious mind processes and amplifies these thoughts based on beliefs, desires, and past experiences. The subconscious acts as a receiver, constantly absorbing external stimuli and relaying them back to the conscious mind. Hill explains that the more focused and deliberate the conscious thoughts, the more powerful the brain's broadcasts become, leading to greater alignment with one's goals. Thoughts of confidence, success, and abundance are broadcast by the brain and attract similar energy in circumstances, while negative thoughts can attract unwanted results. Hill emphasizes that the human brain, when properly trained, can be used as a tool for mental influence. Just as a radio station sends out waves that can be picked up by receivers tuned to the same frequency, the brain can send out thought waves that are picked up by other minds. These waves influence people, events, and opportunities that align with the individual's desires. Hill suggests that this process is not purely metaphysical but based on the scientific principles of vibration and frequency. He proposes that by deliberately focusing on positive, goal-oriented thoughts, a person can tune their brain to a specific frequency that aligns with success, wealth, and achievement. The brain is not only a broadcasting station but also a receiving station. It is constantly receiving vibrations from the external world and from other minds. Hill likens this to a radio receiver that picks up signals from a distant source. He argues that individuals can tune into the vibrations they want to receive by focusing on the right mental frequency. The brain is constantly in a state of receptivity, absorbing ideas, emotions, and inspirations from both the external world and from the universal mind, or collective consciousness. By focusing on a specific goal or desire, individuals can tune in to ideas and insights that lead them to their desired outcome. Hill also discusses the concept of thought transference, where one individual's thoughts and mental states can influence another person's thoughts and actions. This is facilitated by the vibrations that the brain emits and receives. Hill asserts that through a strong, focused mental connection, individuals can transfer their thoughts to others, influencing their attitudes and behaviors. He suggests that this process can be used strategically to build relationships, gain support, and attract like-minded individuals who share similar goals. Additionally, Hill highlights the importance of positive emotions in broadcasting successful thoughts. He explains that emotions such as enthusiasm, love, desire, and faith are powerful amplifiers of thought vibrations. The stronger and more positive the emotional charge behind a thought, the more powerful the broadcast becomes. Hill urges readers to practice emotional control, as negative emotions like fear, anger, and jealousy can distort the brain's frequency, attracting undesirable circumstances and people. By maintaining a positive emotional state, individuals can enhance their brain's broadcasting abilities and increase the likelihood of attracting the opportunities and outcomes they desire. The chapter also emphasizes the brain's ability to access higher intelligence through the power of the mind. Hill introduces the idea of the mastermind, the collective power that arises when two or more minds come together with a common purpose. He suggests that the brain can receive intuitive insights and ideas from the universal mind or the collective consciousness. When individuals align their thoughts with a clear, focused desire, their brains become more receptive to inspired ideas and creative solutions. These insights, which may come in the form of intuition, dreams, or sudden realizations, are seen as messages from a higher source that help guide individuals toward their goals. Hill also explores the concept of mental authority and how individuals can control the vibrations emitted by their brains. He argues that the conscious mind has the ability to direct the brain's thought patterns, effectively controlling what is broadcast and received. By practicing autosuggestion, which is the repetition of positive affirmations and beliefs, individuals can consciously influence the thoughts that enter their subconscious mind and, in turn, the vibrations their brain sends out into the world. Hill stresses that this process requires consistency and discipline, as the brain will naturally absorb whatever thoughts it is exposed to most frequently. The chapter concludes with the assertion that the brain is a key component in the process of turning desire into reality. Hill emphasizes that by understanding the brain's broadcasting and receiving capabilities, individuals can harness its power to align their thoughts, beliefs, and actions with their goals. He argues that individuals must take control of their thoughts and emotions, ensuring that they maintain a positive mental attitude and focus on their goals. By doing so, they will be able to broadcast thoughts that attract success and receive the guidance and opportunities needed to achieve their desires. Hill also underscores the importance of surrounding oneself with a positive environment and a mastermind group, as the collective energy of like-minded individuals can amplify the brain's broadcasting capabilities. He concludes by reiterating the central idea that success begins with a clear desire, and that the brain is the instrument through which that desire can be transformed into reality. 12th principle. The sixth sense, understanding through intuition. In The Sixth Sense, Napoleon Hill explores the concept of intuition as the pinnacle of human mental faculties and the culmination of all the principles outlined in Think and Grow Rich. He defines the sixth sense as an advanced form of understanding, or intuition, that allows individuals to perceive ideas, warnings, and opportunities that transcend the conscious reasoning mind. This sense acts as a bridge between the finite human mind and the infinite intelligence of the universe, enabling individuals to access insights and solutions that are not readily apparent through logic or deliberate thought. Hill emphasizes that the sixth sense is not a mystical or supernatural phenomenon but a natural faculty that can be developed through consistent practice, self-discipline, and the application of the book's principles. Hill begins by explaining that the sixth sense is a direct connection to infinite intelligence, which he describes as the ultimate source of creativity, inspiration, and guidance. This connection allows individuals to receive ideas, flashes of insight, and premonitions that can lead them to achieve their goals. Unlike the other five senses, which are rooted in physical perception, the sixth sense operates on a higher, mental level. It is through this faculty that individuals can access the collective wisdom of the universe and gain a deeper understanding of their desires, challenges, and potential paths forward. Hill argues that the sixth sense is the source of many great ideas and breakthroughs, serving as a kind of mental radar that scans the environment for opportunities and warnings. Hill emphasizes that the sixth sense is not something that can be immediately or easily mastered. It requires a foundation of self-discipline, positive mental attitude, and alignment with the other principles of success. For example, the principles of desire, faith, persistence, and organized planning all play a role in preparing the mind to use the sixth sense effectively. By applying these principles consistently, individuals develop a mental state that is receptive to intuitive insights. Hill likens this process to tuning a radio. Just as a radio must be tuned to the correct frequency to receive a clear signal, the mind must be properly tuned to access the wisdom of the sixth sense. One of the key aspects of developing the sixth sense is cultivating faith and eliminating fear. Hill explains that fear, doubt, and negative emotions act as mental barriers that block the flow of intuitive insights. To fully access the sixth sense, individuals must conquer their fears and replace them with confidence, positivity, and a belief in their ability to achieve their goals. Hill identifies the six primary fears: poverty, criticism, ill health, loss of love, old age, and death, as the most significant obstacles to intuition. He urges readers to confront and overcome these fears by using autosuggestion, affirmations, and a positive mental attitude, thereby clearing the way for the sixth sense to operate. Hill also describes the sixth sense as a kind of guardian angel or internal warning system that protects individuals from potential dangers and guides them toward the right decisions. He shares personal anecdotes of times when he received intuitive warnings or insights that helped him avoid failure or seize opportunities. Hill believes that this faculty is always working in the background, but it becomes more noticeable and reliable as individuals develop their self-awareness and mental discipline. The sixth sense, according to Hill, is especially valuable in times of uncertainty or crisis, as it provides clarity and direction when logic and analysis fall short. A significant portion of the chapter is devoted to the role of imagination and visualization in activating the sixth sense. Hill explains that the subconscious mind plays a critical role in processing and interpreting the intuitive signals received through the sixth sense. By engaging in regular visualization exercises and mentally rehearsing one's goals, individuals create a mental environment that encourages the flow of intuitive insights. Hill emphasizes the importance of visualizing success with vivid detail and emotional intensity, as this process strengthens the connection between the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the sixth sense. Over time, this practice trains the mind to recognize and act upon intuitive guidance. Hill also highlights the importance of silence and introspection in cultivating the sixth sense. He recommends setting aside time each day for quiet reflection and meditation, as these practices help to calm the conscious mind and make it more receptive to intuitive insights. Hill believes that in the stillness of the mind, individuals can access the wisdom of infinite intelligence and gain clarity on their desires and decisions. This practice of introspection also helps individuals develop a deeper sense of self-awareness, which is essential for recognizing and trusting the subtle signals of the sixth sense. The chapter discusses the practical applications of the sixth sense in daily life and decision-making. Hill explains that intuition can be used to identify opportunities, solve problems, and make decisions with greater confidence and accuracy. He encourages readers to trust their gut feelings and instincts, especially when faced with complex or uncertain situations. However, Hill also cautions that intuition should not replace logical reasoning but should instead complement it. By combining the rational mind with intuitive insights, individuals can make more balanced and informed decisions. Hill underscores that the development of the sixth sense requires patience and persistence. He advises readers not to become discouraged if they do not immediately experience intuitive flashes or insights, as the sixth sense is a skill that develops gradually over time. Hill suggests keeping a journal to record intuitive impressions and insights, as this practice helps to strengthen the connection between the conscious mind and the subconscious. He also recommends surrounding oneself with positive influences, such as a mastermind group, as these relationships can enhance the development of intuition by exposing the individual to new ideas, perspectives, and energies. Finally, Hill concludes the chapter by emphasizing the transformative power of the sixth sense. He describes it as the ultimate tool for achieving success, as it provides access to ideas and opportunities that might otherwise go unnoticed. By cultivating the sixth sense, individuals can align themselves with their true purpose, navigate challenges with greater ease, and achieve their goals more effectively. Hill portrays the sixth sense as the culmination of all the principles outlined in the book, representing the highest level of mental and spiritual development. 13th Principle. Outwitting the six ghosts of fear, overcoming fear to achieve success. In Outwitting the Six Ghosts of Fear, Napoleon Hill identifies fear as the greatest obstacle to success, labeling it a mental poison that paralyzes action, weakens faith, and obstructs progress toward one's goals. He asserts that the human mind cannot entertain fear and success simultaneously because fear undermines confidence, courage, and the positive mindset necessary for achievement. Hill's objective in this chapter is to help readers understand the nature of fear, recognize its manifestations, and learn to master it through conscious effort and mental discipline. He refers to fear metaphorically as ghosts, invisible forces that haunt the mind and keep individuals from reaching their full potential. These six fears are universal, deeply ingrained, and rooted in survival instincts, but they can be defeated with knowledge and action. Hill categorizes fear into six primary types: the fear of poverty, criticism, ill health, loss of love, old age, and death. Each of these fears operates subtly, shaping decisions, attitudes, and behaviors. Hill explains that these fears are interconnected, often overlapping in their effects. They are planted in the subconscious through external influences like upbringing, societal conditioning, and negative experiences, and they thrive on ignorance, doubt, and inaction. Hill argues that the antidote to fear is knowledge, self-awareness, and faith, and he offers practical strategies to overcome these mental barriers. The fear of poverty is the most pervasive and damaging, according to Hill. He explains that this fear erodes ambition, initiative, and persistence, leaving individuals paralyzed by the thought of financial failure. It manifests as worry, procrastination, and an unwillingness to take risks. Hill believes that the fear of poverty stems from societal pressures and the deeply ingrained association between wealth and security. To conquer this fear, Hill advises adopting a mindset of abundance and taking deliberate action toward financial independence. He emphasizes that wealth begins with a definite desire and a plan, not with an obsession over what one lacks. The fear of criticism is equally destructive, as it stifles creativity, suppresses individuality, and fosters a fear of judgment. Hill argues that this fear is rooted in the human need for approval and the desire to conform to societal norms. It prevents individuals from taking bold steps, expressing their ideas, or pursuing unconventional paths to success. Hill encourages readers to develop self-confidence and detach their self-worth from the opinions of others. He explains that criticism often reflects the insecurities of the critic rather than the shortcomings of the person being judged. By focusing on their goals and maintaining a clear sense of purpose, individuals can rise above this fear. The fear of ill health is another common fear, exacerbated by misinformation and the power of suggestion. Hill explains that this fear often leads to anxiety, which in turn weakens the immune system and invites the very illnesses people fear. He emphasizes the importance of cultivating a positive mental attitude, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and rejecting negative influences that perpetuate health-related fears. Hill also highlights the role of the mind-body connection, explaining that thoughts and emotions have a direct impact on physical health. By replacing fear with confidence in one's health and well-being, individuals can safeguard themselves against this ghost of fear. The fear of loss of love is deeply tied to emotional security and relationships. Hill explains that this fear manifests as jealousy, possessiveness, and a lack of trust, often leading to destructive behaviors that sabotage relationships. He urges readers to focus on building trust, communication, and mutual respect in their relationships, rather than succumbing to the insecurities that fuel this fear. Hill also warns against allowing past experiences of heartbreak or betrayal to dictate future relationships. By developing self-love and a healthy sense of independence, individuals can overcome the fear of losing love. The fear of old age is driven by societal attitudes toward aging, which often associate it with decline, loss, and irrelevance. Hill argues that this fear is irrational, as aging is an inevitable part of life and brings with it wisdom, experience, and opportunities for personal growth. He advises readers to embrace the aging process with gratitude and optimism, focusing on their achievements and the legacy they wish to leave behind. By maintaining an active, purposeful life and rejecting stereotypes about aging, individuals can neutralize this fear and continue to thrive at any stage of life. Finally, the fear of death is perhaps the most universal and deeply ingrained of all fears. Hill explains that this fear is rooted in the uncertainty of what lies beyond life and is often fueled by religious or cultural beliefs. He encourages readers to view death not as an end, but as a natural transition and an integral part of the human experience. Hill suggests that individuals can overcome the fear of death by living a meaningful, purpose-driven life, leaving a positive impact on the world, and accepting the inevitability of their mortality. Hill emphasizes that all 6 fears are forms of negative energy that reside in the subconscious mind, where they influence thoughts and actions without conscious awareness. To outwit these ghosts of fear, individuals must take control of their minds and replace fear with positive thoughts and emotions. Hill advocates the use of autosuggestion, affirmations, and visualization to reprogram the subconscious mind with beliefs that empower rather than hinder. By repeating positive affirmations and focusing on their goals, individuals can crowd out fear and reinforce their confidence and determination. Hill also stresses the importance of faith as a powerful antidote to fear. He explains that faith is not merely religious belief but a deep, unshakable conviction in oneself and in the possibility of achieving one's desires. Faith acts as a shield against doubt and negativity, enabling individuals to take bold actions despite uncertainty. Hill encourages readers to cultivate faith through prayer, meditation, and a strong connection to their higher purpose. Another critical strategy for overcoming fear is action. Hill argues that fear thrives on inaction and uncertainty, and the best way to neutralize it is to take decisive steps toward one's goals. By breaking large tasks into smaller, manageable actions, individuals can build momentum and confidence, gradually diminishing the power of fear. Hill also advises readers to surround themselves with positive influences, such as a mastermind group, to reinforce their courage and determination. Hill concludes the chapter by urging readers to conduct a self-analysis to identify which of the 6 fears have the strongest hold on their minds. By acknowledging these fears and confronting them directly, individuals can begin the process of outwitting them. He encourages readers to reflect on their thoughts, emotions, and behaviors regularly, ensuring that they remain aligned with their goals and free from the influence of fear. In summary, outwitting the 6 ghosts of fear serves as a powerful call to action for individuals to take control of their minds and eliminate the mental barriers that hold them back. Hill's message is clear: fear is a product of the mind, and it can be conquered through knowledge, faith, and action. By mastering fear, individuals unlock their full potential and pave the way for lasting success and fulfillment. Conclusion: summarizing the philosophy. In the concluding chapter of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill synthesizes the principles and insights laid out in the preceding chapters, presenting a unified philosophy for achieving success, fulfillment, and personal mastery. Hill emphasizes that success is not a product of chance, luck, or external circumstances but the result of deliberate mental conditioning, unwavering persistence, and the application of specific principles rooted in timeless truths about human potential. At its core, Hill's philosophy revolves around the idea that thoughts are powerful forces, capable of shaping reality and directing an individual's destiny. By controlling and channeling their thoughts, individuals can align their actions with their desires, overcome obstacles, and achieve extraordinary success. Hill begins by reiterating the importance of definiteness of purpose, which he describes as the cornerstone of success. A clearly defined goal, supported by burning desire and unwavering faith, serves as a guiding star that directs all efforts and resources toward its attainment. Without a definite purpose, individuals drift aimlessly, susceptible to distractions and influenced by external forces. Hill encourages readers to commit to their goals with complete focus and to eliminate all thoughts and activities that do not contribute to their achievement. This clarity of purpose not only provides direction but also fuels motivation and resilience, enabling individuals to persevere through challenges. Hill underscores the necessity of faith and belief in one's ability to succeed. He explains that faith acts as a bridge between desire and its realization, transforming abstract dreams into tangible results. Through the principle of autosuggestion, or the repetition of positive affirmations, individuals can cultivate faith in their abilities and embed success-oriented beliefs into their subconscious minds. Hill emphasizes that the subconscious mind is a fertile ground for ideas, and by planting seeds of faith, individuals can create a mental environment that fosters confidence, creativity, and resourcefulness. Conversely, negative thoughts and doubts must be eradicated, as they undermine faith and invite failure. The concept of organized planning features prominently in Hill's philosophy, as he stresses that success requires more than just desire and belief, it demands practical action. A well-structured plan, based on sound reasoning and tailored to one's goals, serves as a roadmap for progress. Hill encourages readers to approach planning as a dynamic process, one that requires continuous refinement and adaptation in response to changing circumstances. He also highlights the importance of collaboration and the power of the mastermind group, a team of like-minded individuals who contribute their knowledge, skills, and perspectives to the achievement of a common goal. By leveraging collective intelligence, individuals can overcome limitations and accelerate their progress. Hill places significant emphasis on the virtues of persistence and resilience, describing them as the defining characteristics of all successful individuals. He acknowledges that setbacks, failures, and temporary defeats are inevitable on the journey to success, but he insists that these challenges are merely tests of one's commitment and determination. Persistence, according to Hill, is the antidote to failure. It is the ability to continue striving toward one's goals despite obstacles, fueled by an unwavering belief in eventual success. Hill encourages readers to develop persistence through habits of discipline, positive thinking, and the support of a mastermind group. A critical aspect of Hill's philosophy is the role of imagination in problem-solving and innovation. He describes the imagination as the workshop of the mind, where ideas are born and refined. Hill distinguishes between synthetic imagination, which involves combining existing ideas in new ways, and creative imagination, which taps into the subconscious mind and infinite intelligence for inspiration. By cultivating their imaginative faculties, individuals can generate innovative solutions, identify opportunities, and bring their visions to life. Hill also addresses the importance of acquiring and applying specialized knowledge as a means of achieving mastery in one's chosen field. He warns against relying solely on general knowledge, which he views as insufficient for success, and advocates for continuous learning and skill development. Hill emphasizes that knowledge must be organized and directed toward a specific purpose to be effective. He encourages readers to seek out mentors, educational resources, and experiential learning opportunities to build expertise and remain competitive in their endeavors. A recurring theme in Hill's philosophy is the influence of the subconscious mind, which he describes as the gateway to infinite intelligence. The subconscious mind processes thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, translating them into actions and outcomes. Hill stresses the importance of feeding the subconscious mind with positive, success-oriented inputs through autosuggestion, visualization, and affirmations. By doing so, individuals can align their subconscious programming with their conscious goals, creating a powerful synergy that propels them toward success. Hill also explores the concept of the sixth sense, which he views as the culmination of all the principles in the book. The sixth sense, or intuition, is the ability to receive insights, warnings, and inspiration from a higher plane of consciousness. Hill describes this faculty as a form of mental radar, enabling individuals to make decisions with greater clarity and foresight. While the sixth sense cannot be developed overnight, it emerges naturally as individuals master the other principles and cultivate a receptive, disciplined mind. The concluding chapter emphasizes the need to confront and overcome the six ghosts of fear, poverty, criticism, ill health, loss of love, old age, and death. Hill argues that fear is the greatest barrier to success, as it paralyzes the mind, weakens faith, and stifles creativity. He encourages readers to identify and eliminate their fears through self-analysis, positive thinking, and the cultivation of courage. By freeing themselves from the shackles of fear, individuals can unlock their full potential and pursue their goals with confidence and determination. Hill concludes his philosophy with a call to action, urging readers to take full responsibility for their thoughts, decisions, and actions. He emphasizes that success is a matter of choice, not chance, and that individuals have the power to shape their destinies through the application of the principles outlined in the book. Hill's ultimate message is one of empowerment. By mastering their minds and aligning their efforts with their desires, individuals can achieve greatness and leave a lasting legacy. Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey through Think and Grow Rich. Remember, success is within your reach if you commit to these principles and take consistent, intentional action. This is Mind Fuel Audio, where ideas ignite potential. If you've enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay inspired. Let's continue fueling our minds and pursuing greatness together. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep believing, and keep growing rich, in every sense of the word.